The FC Reactor, the most amazing water treatment plant ever seen. Green technology for nature, tested for over a decade. The FC Reactor is ideally suited for the treatment of surface waters to render it fit for human consumption. This animation compares the difference between conventional and FC Reactor water treatment technologies. Phase 1. In both types of treatment, the first phase is the measurement of the volume of the raw water to be treated. This allows the operators to set the dosing rates of the chemicals at milligrams per liter from predetermined jar tests. Phase 2. In both cases, the raw water is preconditioned with chemicals to render it susceptible to rapid, economical clarification and filtration by reducing the zeta potential. Phase 3. In this phase, both treatments flash mix the chemically conditioned raw water to create a homogeneous solution. Phase 4. In both cases, this involves the formulation of competent floc. Phase 5. In both phases, the competent macrofloc readily settles to the bottom of the clarification compartment. Phase 6. In both cases, the water then passes through a sludge blanket which removes a large part of the non-agglomerated floc. This is where the technologies differ. The conventional systems generally have the clarification and filtration plant as separate systems, which do not work hand in hand. Filtration is downward, thus taking no advantage of gravity. Phase 7. Conventional. In the conventional system, the pinhead and non-agglomerated floc that's passed through the clarifier sludge blanket ends up becoming broken down into pinhead floc in the channels and launders as they flow into the filter beds. As the water passes down through the filters, the pinhead floc blinds the filter media rapidly, causing expensive, inefficient filter runs. There are expensive, complicated devices to ensure that the head acting on the filter stays constant. The filtered water is then post-filter conditioned with chemicals and is stored for distribution. When the filter becomes clogged, it's backwashed with high-energy backwash pumps and air scoured by high-energy blowers. This is extremely costly to operate and maintain. The FC Reactor combines the clarification and filtration compartments. The entire process is in one unit. Phase 7 FC Reactor. The water flows down through the flocculation chamber into the clarification chamber. The water then flows up through the clarification compartment into the filtration compartment. In the FC Reactor, as the water flows up through the sludge blanket, it's further filtered by floc which is broken away from the filter bed above the drops down to the bottom of the clarification compartment, thereby creating reverse flow filtration. This action uses dirt to catch dirt, producing a better quality water at a fraction of the cost. The rising water meets with the filter bed and passes through the matter which has been filtered out of the water. As this filter is not a rapid gravity filter, a schmutz deck is formed below the filter media, polishing the water to extremely low turbidities. It then passes through the filter media into the backwash compartment. When the filter begins to clog, the water level in the clarification chamber rises, negating the need for expensive level control equipment. When the filter bed is clogged, the auto robot is activated by gravity, and the filter backwash water drops through the filter media and washes the filter bed, as well as desludges the clarifier, using no moving parts, only gravity. At a predetermined point, the backwash is stopped and the plant reverts to its treatment cycle. No moving parts, no power required, no operator required.